Okay, this time we're gonna rant about old people. You've all seen old people, I hope. If you haven't, go to like some kind of like veterans cafeteria or go to Walmart actually. All the cashiers there are old people. Seriously, take a second.
Really? Did you have to say that?
Yes, I said it and I'm proud. But anyways, old people. Don't make them mad. Don't. If you say like should I tell them yeah, okay, like if you're a teacher, let's say that was in the Vietnam War.
Okay, no, I'm gonna say this.
Okay.
So, if you have a teacher that was a veteran in the Vietnam War, I don't think it's a good idea to ask him, why did the USA lose the Vietnam War?
He still thinks he's like in the military or something. I hope he's not watching this, but he still does. He makes us do like push-ups and he's like, gentlemen, you've got to count. Like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2.
Mr. Hallahan, if you're watching this,
don't say his name.
Mr.
Poopface.
Miss
Porkins.
Porkins, yes.
Mr. Porkins, if you're watching this,
hope you can fit in your spaceship.
Watch Family Guy, people. Anyways, like old people, you know, they'll be like, they look really like nice and like sweet and stuff. Not until you go up to them, and then they'll eat your freaking hand off. Bull.
Okay.
What do you mean, bull? Yes, they will. If you're like,
if you step, I remember a guy almost unleashed his dog on me. When I stepped on his lawn, like you could see him in the window.
Mr. Nevercracker.
No.
Mr. Never Flipping Deeping Cracker. Anyways, yeah. So continue.
I'm done.
Oh, okay. Old people in India, they're kind of nice, unless they're crazy. Like my sister, she took her like MP3 player to India when we went, and then you had to charge it from like a computer with the USB thing. So there's only one computer in the village, right? So we went there, and then there was this old guy sitting on a bench. He was like, "Can I see that? Can I see that, please?" My sister gave it to him. He's like, "This is mine." He's like, "Can you give me that charger?" So she gave it to him, and he's like, "This is mine too." So then my grandpa was like, "Come on, man, give it back to her." And he's like, "No, it's mine." He wouldn't give it back.
Did you? No, I can't say it.
Yeah, we finally got it back.
What'd you have to do?
We
Rub his feet?
Almost. I had to beg him. I was like, "Please, sir, give me my sister's MP3 player back." He was like, "Oh, alright."
Was he in charge of the computer?
No, he wasn't in charge of the freaking computer.
Okay.
He was just sitting there. He's crazy.
Like begging for money?
No, just sitting there. Just sitting there.
Was he like eyeballing you? Like,
yeah, he was staring at me. Well, he was mostly staring at my sister, but mostly staring at my sister, but still staring at me too. I was like, I need an adult.
did like one eye go to you and one eye to your sister?
Both eyes are facing that way. One
So
eye.
we can't see?
Yeah. I don't know. He'd go like. Can you give me that? And the other one would be like scoping out the rest of the area. See if there's any other kids coming in. Scary stuff.
Oh.
Well, most of them aren't. It was just this one crazy guy. Okay. Let's see.
You know what grinds my gears?
What? Anyways, I'll tell you an old people joke. Okay, Kel?
Okay.
Okay, so there's this girl. She takes her grandpa to like the hospital. So and then because their dad's like in the emergency room or something. So the grandpa's waiting in there, and then he falls asleep, and he leans to the right. The nurse comes and puts a pillow there so he doesn't fall. Then he leans to the left, and another nurse comes and puts a different pillow there so he doesn't fall. And he leans forward, and the nurse stops him with the pillow so he doesn't fall. So then when they're about to leave, the girl asks her grandpa, "Grandpa, how'd you like the hospital?" He was like, "You know, it was great, except they wouldn't let me fart."
I got a joke. Okay. What's brown and sticky?
Oh my god, what?
A stick.
Oh, you know what I was gonna say?
Okay. What did the cannibal do after he dumped his girlfriend?
This is disgusting. I don't want to hear it.
Wiped his butt.
Did you say it?
Of course I said
Disgusting.
it. Okay.
The George Washington one.
Okay, what did George Washington say before he crossed the Delaware River?
Get in the boat.
Okay, what happens if you throw a green rock into the Red Sea?
It gets wet.
Ah.
Well, how about that one I told Sarah? Okay, let's reenact that. Okay, I'll be Sarah. Okay, come on. Sarah's this one girl in her school that we don't know her a lot, but yeah.
Last name not given. Okay.
If you're watching this, Sarah, this is for you.
Where do bees get their milk?
I don't want to hear. Okay, so
Did you get the punchline? Boobies.
she took her hand out of her ear for half a second, then he screamed "boobies" for the entire English class.
And then what was really funny, she looked one way and then she
So he sits in front of her, but we changed seats, so he sat behind her, right? Then I sat behind him. So she turned around, she was like, better. I'm sorry, Sarah, but you know. And what about Andrew's faces?
I can't.
Okay, so like, there's this one guy named. there's this one guy in our school. He was talking too much, so I was like, shh. And I was like, be quiet. And someone was like, shut up. But Andrew was like.
And then his eyes.
And then he gives people a dead stare. It's like. It's so scary. I was talking to Elijah and I was like, hey Andrew, and he's like, scared after.
No, you turned around and then he was right
Okay,
there.
you do Andrew's face, okay? So I was like, hey Elijah. This is so scary. Okay, good night.